Suddenly I caught sight of the hood of a Martian machine.
In Dallas, Texas, 3 shots were fired at President Kennedy's motorcade today.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. The Japanese have attacked Pearl Harbor, Hawaii by air. President Roosevelt has just announced.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up, live out the meaning of its creed.
Hi guys, I'm Andy Hall. Thanks for joining us today. I'm here to talk to you about one of the most exciting fields of media and communications. I'll give you a couple hints. It was crucial to the birth and success of rock and roll. It's one of the last outlets of freedom of speech. You hear it in your car, you hear it in the club, you even hear it in the supermarket. That's right, I'm here today to talk to you about radio. Radio broadcast and communications, to be specific, a program highly recommended by students and professionals alike.
I found Mohawk on the list of different college courses. I did have a few interests, but the radio broadcast program seemed like a good place to tie in all of them. And when I came for a tour of the campus, this was like the most friendly, great college I'd been to.
For the radio program, it's really actually advanced compared to a lot of the other places in Ontario, a lot of the other places in Canada even.
The course is like a good community. They give you a lot to learn. You meet Sam Cook, she's a great teacher. You got Brian, and they teach you great stuff.
You get to be very creative. If you don't want to be creative, you get to be on the other side of things. You get to be technical. There's sort of a lot of areas within radio you can go to.
It's just a great program. I feel really prepared to go out and actually get a job now after only 2 semesters.
I love that I can learn the on-air side and the technical side with the board and so forth, and it gives me a lot. So everything I learn, I guarantee that I'll use it later on in my life. There's not one thing I won't.
We get to make a lot of contacts, which is important in radio networking. Like, there's so many people after first year, or even during first year, who find jobs because they know the right people, because they learn the right things, because they know exactly what they need to know.
I really have a lot more fun with the production side of things than I ever thought I would. So just a larger interest in the radio field than what I had before.
You can sort of express yourself any way you want.
That was a taste of some of the great reasons for students to choose Mohawk College for radio broadcasting. Now we will take a more in-depth look at what the program has to offer.
I'm Alyssa Randazzo, and I am a second-year radio student over at Mohawk College. Basically, second year, you take anything that you've learned in first year and put it to the test. There's a lot of great classes that are available. One of my favorites actually was this year, the radio show. And you're in teams, and you put on a show. And you learn, before you go on air, you learn how to use iMedia. You better know how to use the board, because at that point, you're in a little bit of trouble if you don't. Sam Cook, an amazing professor, taught us anything we need to know. And then all of the other profs here, whether it be hands-on work or behind-the-scenes work and the writing work, any of that was definitely skills that we needed to get in. Without Mohawk, pretty much I wouldn't be where I am right now. I'm working at Z1035 in Toronto. Without any of the training I got from Mohawk on the board, like I said, on iMedia, on any of the microphones to learn how to talk the way you're supposed to, I wouldn't be where I am at all. Working at Z1035, I've loved the station all my life. It's actually why I got into radio. So it's weird because I wanted to get into Z103 like as a future goal for myself. But all the hard work and the sweat and tears that were put into my work here actually brought me to Z1035 right now, which was actually kind of pretty lucky, and it was like a star was landing on. Once you get in, you can't just sit on it. You have to work hard, and you have to be willing to learn. You have to be humble. You have to be nice, and you have to be willing to learn. If you're lucky like I was, the teams that you have are great people, and the people in this program are awesome. The instructors are amazing, so you should be okay.
Mohawk College might not only offer state-of-the-art equipment that will create essential future-ready skills, but the school also offers professors with crucial real-life experience.
Hi, I'm Brian Williams. I'm a graduate of the Mohawk College Radio Broadcasting Program, class of 1992, and I've been working in radio in and around the Hamilton market, Toronto market, Niagara for about the last 18 years. I would definitely say that taking the course here at Mohawk prepared me for the radio industry. Just because back when I came to Mohawk, there was still some stations that would take somebody on that had no experience, but that was starting to change, and nowadays they tend not to even look at the resume or the application if there is no accredited radio broadcasting course on there. The other thing that I really got out of coming here was the exposure to all the different facets of radio, because most of us, when we showed up on day one, said, I'm going to be the next best DJ at whatever my favorite station is. And it'd be nice if that worked like that, but it really doesn't. And you learned about sales and promotions and writing copy and producing commercials and all the other areas of a radio station, scheduling, the traffic department, scheduling commercials. It definitely opened up your options. It opened your eyes to so many different areas that you could transition into if maybe you weren't the strongest announcer. Maybe you're not going to be the next big morning man DJ, but maybe your skills lie at writing or at marketing or something like that. So I definitely appreciated that, and it got me ready for the industry. As I said, I've worked at many stations over the years and done lots of formats, and one of them was Country 95.3, and Sam Cooke was on the air there at the time, and we became fast friends. We were co-workers for several years, and when she made the jump from being a part-time instructor here at Mohawk to heading up the radio broadcasting program, she needed some help. She needed some friends to come in and teach some courses, some of which she vacated herself. So she gave me a call and asked me if I'd be interested, and of course, being an alumni, I jumped at the chance. It was great to come back to the college and to, just help impart whatever wisdom I might have on the next batch of broadcasters. Over the years, I've worked with people that have come from different institutions, and I'm not trying to trash any other schools or anything like that, but everybody that I know that has graduated from Mohawk, whether it be in a broadcasting program or one of the other applied, technical, what have you, it's the hands-on that you get at Mohawk over some of the other schools. I know there's a lot of theory and a lot of talking and a lot of tests and a lot of quizzes and stuff at some of the other schools, but at Mohawk, I noticed, and I've heard from others, that it's when you get the chance to really do hands-on kind of stuff, like you're actually doing the work. The radio students, they get to run a radio station even more so now with the college implementing a third-year like post-grad program that basically the students will handle every aspect of the radio station. So it's that kind of letting the students experience what the real world's going to be like before they actually leave school better prepares them, and that's an edge that a lot of other institutions don't offer. If you have any intention of going into broadcasting, and specifically radio, TV, the media courses they teach here at Mohawk, it's definitely worth your while coming to Mohawk. It's a recognized name. It's a respected name in the industry. I am living proof that you can take the radio broadcasting program at Mohawk and actually have a very rewarding and enjoyable career. And several of my classmates from the graduating class of '92 are in the industry as well, and have been and enjoy it. And we wouldn't be there without Mohawk. It's definitely given us the advantage.
Well, on behalf of the radio broadcasting program here at Mohawk College, my name is Andrew Hall, and I'm looking forward to seeing each and every one of you in September.